Hello, it's John
And Emily.
from AFK Books and Records in beautiful somewhere cool in the United Kingdom. It's much cooler here than wherever you are, as you can see. We're here rattling our jewels and showing off the latest vinyl records for you this week. We're going to start off with this one, All Things Must Pass, and indeed they did pass. In fact, we sold every single one, but we just got this amazing 8 LP, right? A gazillion LPs, 8 LPs. All Things Must Pass is back.
Wait.
That's French. This is a British show.
Oh.
Let's not break into the French. We know you have a difficult time with the accents. Staying on brand. Let's stay on brand. We're here at, what's the name of the park? Friar Park, I think, in the United Kingdom, and it's very nice and cool. Let's kick it off this week. We've got some CDs and vinyl. First up, we've got Ben Platt, Reverie, the actor and Broadway star who we know and love from Book of Mormon and Dear Evan Hansen, is back with his sophomore album on Shiny Coaster Thing. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, Reverie. Go ahead, Emily. Let's see if you can do it.
I can't.
You can do it.
I can't. It's too much pressure. Grateful Dead, Skull and Roses. Especially with this one. Birth is back, y'all. How am I going to say that in a British accent?
Say, Birth is back.
Birth is back, y'all.
Y'all.
The Brits
Y'all.
don't say y'all.
Well, they do now.
Okay. This is the 50th anniversary of the Dead's first album to be certified gold, recorded entirely live in New York and San Francisco, remastered on 180-gram vinyl with tip-on jacket and sticker insert.
It's got to tip on. It's very cool to have a tip on. Next up, we've got the Pearl Jam, No Code, the legendary rock band's fourth studio album, originally released in 1996 and available on vinyl for the very first time since its original release. The music on this record was more diverse than what the band had done previously, incorporating elements of garage rock and world beat. It features heavy hitters like Habit, Hail Hail, and Lukin, newly remastered and featuring the original artwork, complete with 1 of 4 sets of Polaroid-style lyric cards.
I'm fine being the ignorant American. Watchmen! Nope. Watch House.
There you go.
Sorry.
She has proved
Sorry.
her identity. We're
It's been
really
a really
tired.
long day. It's been a really long week. It's been a long year.
Couple of years. Go ahead, Emily. Take 2, scene 2, Watch House.
Watch House. The latest album from the married Chapel Hill folk duo, formerly known until April of this year as Mandolin Orange. That's where the man came from.
Oh.
Featuring New Star and Better Way, their first release under their new name, and check it out.
Cool.
Very great.
Next up, the United States versus Billie Holiday original soundtrack, featuring songs performed by Oscar nominee Andra Day. It includes the Best Original Song nominee Tigress and Tweed, as well as All of Me, Strange Fruit, and more. This is a limited edition pressed to gold vinyl.
Next up is Corinne Bailey Rae, her self-titled 50th anniversary, originally released in 2006. I remember when this was released. I remember seeing the video on VH1.
Put your records on.
Okay. It has sold over 4 million copies worldwide and featured 4 top 40 singles, including Like a Star and Put Your Records On, both of which were nominated for Grammys in 2007. This 180-gram vinyl reissue also features bonus track Another Rainy Day.
One of my favorite American artists of all time, Tori Amos, Under the Pink, although I believe she lives in London now. A reissue of her highly acclaimed sophomore album featuring the unforgettable Cornflake Girl, which Emily just sang a rousing rendition of.
Yeah, this is my punk rock
Not a
version.
Cheerio girl, you're a Cornflake Girl. It entered the UK charts at #1 upon its 1994 release, and God topped the US modern rock charts. It was also voted among the greatest albums of the 90s by Rolling Stone magazine, remastered and pressed to 2 LPs. We can't condone of the Rolling Stone. We much prefer Mojo and NME and all of those great rags. Go ahead, Emily.
Next up is Rip It Up, Best of Specialty Records. The 75th anniversary collection of some of the most important tracks to be released on the notable Los Angeles record label, including Little Richard, Lloyd Price, Sam Cooke, and Roy Milton. This compilation features 18 tracks that help shape R&B as we know it. Lucille!
Next up, Patchy Man, the return of, as a young university-trained musician looking to find his way in the tropical space, Patchy Garcia, aka Patchy Man, became obsessed with the old Jamaican dub records like those from King Tubby and Scientist. Determined to recreate the vibe in his own way, his latest release is entirely self-produced, with Garcia providing the vocals, guitar, drum, bass, and keyboard, pressed on pink vinyl.
I like the whole tour of the UK accent thing.
I know, I've got it all. I've got Liverpool, I got London.
There's some Manchester thrown
some
in.
Manchester,
Some very
some Morrissey.
ambiguous.
I've got it all. Sometimes I'll go Scottish a wee bit.
Next up is Chunk. No Captain Chunk. Gone are the good days. The French band pulled off a magic trick on their 4th album.
This is an
Sorry.
opportunity for you to share your skills with the French accent.
This
I
is
think
their
you should.
first in the 6
There we
years
go.
by staying true to their pop punk metal path, while finding the brand new avenues to travel down. Double LP pressed to a translucent Tiger's Eye vinyl packaged in a how you say gatefold jacket.
Ooh, wee wee.
Oui, oui.
Nightland Ritual, the latest album from the Siberian, I can't do Siberian, folk group that effortlessly pulls listeners into a world of ancient percussive instrumentation and vocal tradition. Now we're going like My Fair Lady Cockney. Songs like Dead Man's Dance and Blood of the North showcase the Nordic folk-driven roots, while the shamanic duo take the genre to new levels on the Fires of Ragnarok, and the title track, Ritual, sounds as intense as the cover looks.
The rains in Spain
Fall
fall
mainly
mainly
on the
plains.
plains. Aye.
Next up is Jade Bird, Different Kinds of Light. Her sophomore release, produced by Grammy-nominated producer Dave Cobb, known for his work with Jason Isbell, Brady Carlisle, Sturgill Simpson, John Prine, and more. The English singer-songwriter translates conflicted emotional states into narrative vignettes, and the sound finds its groove under country and alt-rock influences. Double LP packaged in a gatefold jacket.
Next up, we've got Silverstein, When Broken is Easily Fixed. The Canadian band's, I can say A now, 2003 debut release is a jarring mixture of emo's earnest determination, elements of hardcore, catchy melodic hooks, and even heavy metal. It jump-started a lengthy career in the emo scene, now spanning over 17 years and boasting over 1 million albums sold. It features the breakout hit Smashed into Pieces and fan favorite Giving Up, remastered on 180-gram canary yellow LP with printed insert. I'm having so much fun. I haven't done this since I was a small child, and I spoke in a British accent for a week for my mother until she went insane and said, "We're going to check you in somewhere if you don't stop that." Go ahead.
I love it.
Go
That's
ahead,
perfect.
Emily.
I believe that.
It happened. I don't think the last part happened. She was very encouraging of my thespian explorations.
Well, it paid off.
Go ahead.
Next up is Free Guy. The soundtrack to the soon-to-be-released Ryan Reynolds film features a compilation of popular tracks from an array of both iconic and modern artists, including Mariah Carey's 1995 single Fantasy, Digital Underground, Frankie Valli, Fred Astaire, and more, pressed to a translucent orange. Oh, I'm saying that for you.
Barbra Streisand, Release Me Too, the follow-up to her acclaimed 2012 album, Release Me. This new collection contains previously unreleased tracks from Barbara's vault, including duets with Willie Nelson, Kermit the Frog, and songs by Burt Bacharach, Hal David, Barry Gibb, Paul Williams, Randy Newman, Carole King, and more.
Next up is The Cold Stairs, Heavy Shoes. This Indiana band has been described as an intense amalgamation of Led Zeppelin meets Free, Soundgarden meets Black Crowes. Most of the album was recorded in a single day at Sam Phillips' fabled recording studio in Memphis, pressed to 180 grams of shiny gold vinyl.
Nice. I'm going to go back to the British accent because this is one of my favorite British singer-songwriters, Ms. Joan Armatrading, Consequences, the 3-time Grammy-nominated UK singer-songwriter's 22nd studio album, described as an intrinsically intimate look at love in its many guises, something we hear in the invigorating yet vulnerable single Already There. We love you, Joan. Keep writing.
And last but certainly not least is Babymetal. 10 Babymetal years. They began their mission to unify the world through heavy metal, and this is the perfect overview of the band's last decade. The special blend of fast-driving heavy metal and melodic J-pop defines the unique sound of Babymetal. This is their first best of compilation. It contains a track previously unreleased in the Western world. Also boasts performances by Alyssa White Blues from Arch Enemy and Herman Lee from Dragon Force and many more. Press to transparent clear wax. Grab yours before Des does. I like transparent clear.
Brilliant. It's like opaque solid. It's great. It's great.
I mean, I guess it could be like not completely transparent, but whatever.
Anyway, we got a lot of great books for you. Music books, biographies and things. They're all over there behind the counter. Keith's got those. We got a bunch of great CDs. We brought in a bunch of new CDs because we got very lean as far as the used CDs, so we needed to fatten up our CD selection. So we got lots of fatty new CDs, but they're not fat prices. Most of them are $9.99 or below. They're little tiny things, and they're super shiny. They're not scratched up or anything. They're really great. And we got a small restock today, but if you look at the videos from the last couple days, which we'll tack on to the end here, we've got a lot of stuff. And Jazz is here for the pets right now. Stay cool, please. It's very hot
so
out there.
hot.
The
Oh
plants are all
gosh.
going, it's not good. And hopefully this will wear off soon, and I'll stop speaking in a
I get to
normal
go
accent.
home soon, so I don't know.
She doesn't have to
keep
deal
it up
with it.
all night
I'm gonna
for
be here
I
all
care.
night.
Drive Keith crazy.
Anyway, see you guys. Be well. Cheers.